Meg keeps pushing the family to watch her religious programming, eventually causing Brian to drop a bombshell.
Brian, you're a thoughtful person. Are you willing to open yourself up to God's truth?
Oh, you're barking up the wrong tree, Meg. I'm an atheist.
What's that?
I don't believe in God.
The family is distraught by Brian's opinions, but it's Chris who brings up the best point of all.
You're not gonna get anything for Christmas, Brian!
And buddy, that's all the incentive I need to believe. Give me the presents! Meg tries her best to get Brian to believe in God and really takes advantage of the fact that he still has his dogly characteristics.
Hey, Brian, in hopes that you'll open your heart to God, I wanted to give you this cross. Would you want it if I threw it over there?
No, please don't do that.
Go get it, boy!
You know, I don't think having your dog chew on holy symbols is gonna get you any points with the big guy upstairs. Even still, Brian won't budge on his beliefs, and so Meg lets Channel 5 News know that
there is an atheist among us.
Local churchgoer and junior Christian soldier Meg Griffin has identified the atheist as Brian Griffin of Spooner Street.
even Mayor West gets on the Brian hate train.
Shocking, to say the least. I'd rather have a terrorist living in our midst. At least they believe in a god, even if it's a smelly brown god.
Though I think he's got hate for more than just Brian. Yeesh, what a statement. Sure enough, Mayor West isn't the only one who's pissed either, as the hate starts to spread to the Griffin's front lawn.
Well, this is nothing. Probably just a random act of violence.
I'd like to take this time to point out, how do you throw a car? Brian can't make it anywhere through town without being bombarded, but for him, the worst part of it all is nobody will even sell him a drink.
Come on, you know you want a drink.
Yeah, come on, Brian, drink us.
Yeah, you big silly ass. Just wrap your lips around me and take a big gulp.
Oh boy, is Brian on mushrooms again? He's gotta quit seeing things. Brian decides to lie to Meg by saying that, yeah, he does believe in God now, wanting her to spread the word throughout town. He even suggests that the two celebrate by drinking the blood of Christ.
Do you like the wine?
Very much. What is it?
It's my blood.
I have to leave.
Nah, sit down.
But to really celebrate, Meg gets Brian to enact God's will and takes him to a book burning.
We have to destroy everything that's harmful to God.
The only one I'd really advocate for burning there is Stephen Hawking's book, but that's only because the author's misdeeds. Also, what the frick? That last joke did not fly well with religious groups at all. As for what Stewie's been doing all this time, babysitting.
You are absolutely the most insufferable group of I have ever had the misfortune of spending an extended period of time with.
I still have 5 prize tickets from the carnival.
There was nothing for 5 tickets. We've been over this.
Oh, you thought I meant he was being babysat? Oh, no. He's the one babysitting others. And he's enjoying every second of it.
That's it. Goodbye.
I mean, hey, at least he wasn't babysitting Quagmire.
Wait a minute. Something's wrong. All right. You girls ready? Don't you laugh at it.
Though after his sex shenanigans, Quagmire gets some good news in Quagmire's dad.
Guys, I got some great news. My dad's coming to visit.
Finally gonna get to meet the man of 1,000 vaginas.
My dad's eating more pie than Kirstie Alley.
What?
I don't really get the joke, but I'm glad Adam West did. Quagmire's dad is coming around to celebrate his wartime accomplishments, but Quagmire wants to introduce him to the boys first and foremost. Though, to be honest, he seems a bit more eccentric than Quagmire's stories let on. I mean, like, what exactly is going on here? If he's happy, I'm happy, but like, what is happening? Thankfully, they finally get around to introductions.
Dad, this is Joe and Peter.
Joe and Peter. Which one are you?
Peter, sir.
Look at you. You're a chow hound, aren't you, Pete? Don't want to get behind you in the mess hall, huh?
No, sir. No, you don't, sir.
I'd stand and salute you, sir, but this is the best I can do.
I'll take it. And a saluty Rudy toot tooty back to you, my friend.
Joe, it's the thought that counts, man. Peter and Joe are left alone with Mr. Quagmire for a moment, and that's when they really start to put things together.
Remember, the sky was a majestic orange. The breeze was just warm enough for short sleeves, but, you know, not so warm that you break any kind of a sweat.
Big gay fuck.
Big gay fuck, yeah.
There's gotta be at least a million nicer ways to say that. I'll just let you hear his description.
Well, then how do you know he's gay?
Man, a lot of little things. The way he talks, his mannerisms, and he had the complete DVD set of Sex in the City between his butt cheeks. He had the DVD set. I was just being colorful with the rest of it.
I looked it up, and that means that he'd have to have like 6 DVD box sets stuffed between his cheeks. Is that even humanly possible? Do I want to know? Am I ready for such an answer? Moving on, Peter goes to tell Quagmire his suspicions, but again, Peter doesn't really tread tread lightly while doing so.
Hey, remember when we met him the other day and he danced for a while?
Oh,
Yeah, no,
my God.
it wasn't funny.
He's
It wasn't
hilarious,
funny.
that-
It wasn't funny. It was gay.
Quagmire refuses to accept his dad might be gay and tells Peter that he'll see how much of a tough guy his father actually is at his Navy ball. Well, the ball comes around and...
Come on, Dan, let's get a drink. Ha, it's great to see you back in your element tonight, surrounded by seamen.
Seaman. Say, Quagmire, I told you he's gay.
Shut up, Peter.
And if that doesn't spell it out for you, maybe this will.
Your dad was cock of the walk, Glenn. Every day at rifle training, he'd help me clean my butt.
Your dad had the best penis in the military.
Okay, just stop! Stop! Everybody stop!
But when Glenn runs off to ask his dad the big question, it turns out he isn't actually gay.
But I am a woman trapped in a man's body. And while I'm in Quahog, I plan to have a sex change operation.
Oh, come on, just be gay.
And here we have it, folks, where things start to get controversial. Because you see, it's quite the complicated topic, and Glenn doesn't know how to feel about it. So he talks it over with the Griffins and...
So he wants to be a woman so he can be a lesbian?
No, he'd date men.
Gay.
Okay, this is not the help I came over here for.
Let's just all agree that he's odd, huh?
Well, that's not helping! Glenn takes Peter to the hospital while his dad gets his operation and ends up getting some news.
How is he, Doc? Is he all right?
No, I'm afraid not. But she's gonna be just fine.
Oh, my God.
I'm walking on sunshine. Whoa!
Seems like everyone but Quagmire is happy. Even Peter, I guess. Glenn has he and his former father, now going by Ida, head to the Griffin's place for dinner, and everyone treats her with nothing but respect.
Everyone, I'd like you to meet Ida.
I made a crumble.
Thoughtful. Throw it away in the outside garbage.
Maybe Lois just hates crumbles. A guy can hope. Speaking of hope, Peter hopes to have the big question he's had on his mind answered.
Okay, you know what? Elephant in the room. I'll say it. So, Ida, you miss your penis?
Thank you for asking it.
No, it's okay. It's a perfectly normal question. But the answer is I still have my penis inside out to simulate a vagina.
Come on, Dad.
I'm glad Ida's okay with the questions being asked, but food for thought, maybe that's an after-dinner type of question.
So tell me about those knockers. Is that just like implants, or did they reassign some ass fat up there?
All right, I'm out of here. I wonder if I could push mine inside. Oh my God, it worked! It's gone! I can't believe... Oh no, it's back.
Again, maybe an after-dinner question. How does all this crazy stuff just fly at the table for the Griffin? Never mind, it's the Griffins. Again, we should know this at this point. This is completely normal. I'm just saying, dude, my family would have pulled a Glenn and walked out the second a penis was mentioned. Either that or just laugh. Though Glenn walked off for different reasons than table etiquette, and when approached by Ida, he lets her know the truth.
For me, it was easy. Do I want to be happy the rest of my life or miserable?
So now you're happy and I'm miserable.
I see. I'm sorry you feel that way.
Dang, that's cold. Ida drives off just as Brian makes his way home to Quahog and stops by a hotel bar, where he meets, but who else? Ida. And yeah, the two hit it off.
You know, we are in a hotel.
And I'm in room 406.
Go on ahead, I'll settle up. Put it on 406.
I've got a feeling this is going to end poorly. Brian returns home the next day and tells Peter and Lois about his new girlfriend, even showing them a picture.